Okay, let's start out by entering the line command. So type in line and then press enter. Then type 0, tab key, 0, and enter key. And move your cursor to the right. Notice I have the ortho mode on. So if I turn ortho mode off, then my line won't be limited to just vertical and horizontal lines. So I want it to be limited, so I turn it on, turn on the ortho mode, and move your cursor to the right, type in the number 3 and then press the enter key. Move your cursor up, type in the number 3, press the enter key. Move your cursor to the left, type in 3, press enter, and move your cursor down, type in 3 and press enter, and then press the escape key to exit the line command. Next, type in the offset command and press the enter key. Type in 1.5 and press the enter key, and then draw the vertical offset and draw the horizontal offset. The purpose of these offsets is to find the center point of this object, because we're going to rotate it and we need to be able to identify what the center point is in order to rotate it correctly. At this point, press the escape key to exit the offset command. Okay, next, deactivate the ortho mode. You can do that by pressing the F8 key at the top of your keyboard. I'm going to do that right now. So I have ortho mode deactivated. Now type in rotate. The rotate command, then press the enter key. Use your cursor to highlight the drawing. So I come up here in this area, click and release the mouse, and then just drag it so that I'm highlighting the entire object, and I left click again, and then don't forget to press enter. And now we have to use the cursor to specify the base point. So the purpose of making these offsets was to help us identify the base point. So that's right in the center here. So you can see your mouse kind of click there. Go ahead and left click, and now you can see you're able to rotate this object. To make it the proper angle of rotation, we will enter, let's come down here like this and then just enter 45 or 45 degrees, and then press the enter key. And now go ahead and press the escape key. Okay, now we're going to use our cursor to click on the offset lines that we previously made. We're going to do this one at a time. So I'm going to click on this line, see how it lights up in blue. Then I'm going to use the delete key on the keyboard to delete that line. I'm going to do the same thing on this offset line. I just click on it to highlight it, then use the delete key to erase it. And be sure you are using the delete key and not the backspace key, because they are different. And then lastly, just press the escape key to clear out any previous commands. Next, type in the line command and press the enter key. Then type 0, the tab key, 0, and then the enter key. And actually you can see that we still have ortho mode deactivated. So we're going to need to press the F8 key to activate ortho mode. I didn't include that in the instructions on the screen, but remember the F8 key at the top of the keyboard will turn on and turn off ortho mode. So next, move your cursor to the right, type in 3, press enter. Move your cursor up, type in 3, press enter. To the left, 3 and enter. And then down, type in 3 and enter. And finally, press the escape key to deactivate the line command. Next, type in the offset command, press enter, and we're going to type in 0.25 and press enter. And then we're going to draw the following offsets. We're going to start with this line, and we're going to draw an offset inward and the right vertical line, make that go in, top, down, and then bottom, up. And then we're also going to draw some offset lines from this line in, this line in. All of the offset lines we're drawing are being pulled toward the center of this drawing of this object. So go ahead and press escape to deactivate the offset command. Next, type in the trim command, TRIM, and then enter. And we're going to use our cursor to highlight this drawing. So we're going to come out in this area. We need to be high up enough to make sure that we can cover the entire top, and we need to be to the left enough to make sure we can get the entire object this way. So come up in this area, left click your mouse, and then release your mouse, release the click button, and then just pull your mouse over and down until you have the entire object highlighted, and then left click again, and then press the enter key to activate the trim command. And then we're going to trim off the following lines. Notice that each corner there's two little lines inside there, right here and right here. We're going to trim all those lines in the corner all the way around. So this corner, see there, and this corner's got like two little lines there. We're just going to do that. So look for the corners and trim those lines that are associated with those corners. Okay, and then once we've done that, now we're ready to trim the remainder of the lines necessary for this drawing. So we're going to start at the left corner of the square right here, and this piece kind of is meant to go beneath this piece. So in order to make that illusion, we will trim this line and this line, and you can kind of see now how it looks like this part of the drawing goes underneath this part. Well, on this side it's the opposite. It's going to go over it. So we will trim this piece and this line, and you can see how that illusion is created, that this is going over and then underneath that side. We're going to continue this all the way around. You might need to watch very closely on my video to make sure that you're trimming the correct lines, but I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, you see how that looks? Okay, so on this one it's going to go like that. Okay, so if you need to watch this part of the video again, go back and do that. I'm going to press the escape key to deactivate the trim command, and you can see the effect that we tried to achieve here with the interlocking squares. Okay, next we're going to type in the hatch command and you press enter. You're going to go up to the ribbon and select solid, and then on this drop down box here I'm going to select red as my color, and I'm going to apply that to the to one of the interlocking squares. So if we only want to apply it to one of the squares, then just be careful about selecting each piece that you want to color. And so I have one of the squares colored in red. I'm going to do the other one in white. So at this point I'm going to press the escape key. I'm going to re-enter the hatch command, press enter, make sure solid is selected, and this drop down box I'm going to select the color white, and then I'm going to color the second interlocking square, and press escape. And lastly, let's save our drawing according to the customary procedure that we use, and your file name should equal your last name and the date. An example would be triplet. Notice there's a space after triplet, and then the date, and the date is 12/12/20 for December 12th, 2020. That's just an example. You put whatever today's date is. All right, thank you very much. This is Mr. Triplett signing out.